I'm going to do, I hate to do a bunch of slow songs. We're used to a dance band. We like people dancing. I know we can't dance tonight. We got all these dang tables in the way.
Well, hold on real fast. The first time I ever did one of these acoustic shows, he said, "Hey, man, can I get a coffee? This is a coffee shop stuff, huh?" He told me, "Man, you got to start playing some honky-tonk, get people up grooving, moving stuff." I'm so glad that you were just taking after me. I really appreciate that.
So Cody plays with the band. What's the name of the band?
Night Moves.
Night Moves. All right, he plays with Night Moves. Anthony and a bunch of those guys are here. Where are you at, Night Moves? I seen a bunch of you over there. Yeah. And so Cody used to follow me around when I played, all my life playing on the road and stuff. And then Cody would follow around. He'd always carry in my fiddle case or help me. He was a roadie, right? So
you got to get free entry any way you can.
So they're opening up for Ted Nugent. I told Tony, I said, "Man, I ain't paying $250 to go see that." I said, I'm gonna carry in Cody's guitar case that day. I'm gonna be his roadie. He said, "Man, how the tables have turned, David. How the tables." No, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, really, I probably am. Huh? This is kind of a sad song. I wrote this song when I was kind of down and out at one time, and instead of going to a shrink, I sit down and write songs. That's my outlet, right? So I wrote this one. It's on the new album. It's called "Lord Help Me Jesus." It goes like this. Sometimes this old world seems to get the best of me. And the way that I've been living, it ain't the way that I should be. On this road that I've been taking, it ain't leading anywhere. So before I go crazy, I'm gonna pray this little prayer. Lord, help me, Jesus, find my way home. Because I think somewhere that I took a wrong turn. And to help me find my way before I lose control. Lord, help me, Jesus, find my way home. Lord knows that I'm not perfect, and sometimes I seem to stray. 'Cause it's easy to get caught up in all the games that people play. Oh, and it's hard to be a Christian when no one seems to care. So before I go crazy, I'm gonna pray this little prayer. Lord, help me, Jesus, find my way home. Because I think somewhere that I took a wrong turn. And to help me find my way before I lose control. Lord, help me, Jesus, find my way home. Lord, help me, Jesus, find my way home. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Do one, Cody.
Let me do you one. I wrote this song actually when I first started dating my wife. She lived in San Antonio, and I was driving that horrible long drive on I-10, and I think we had gotten in a fight, and I thought we were done and we were breaking up, and I was driving back to Houston, and I was just watching it go doot, 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 fence post after fence post after fence post after fence post. And so I wrote this song just about that experience, and it's called Fence Post After Fence Post. It goes a little something like this. This song goes out to Anthony Marino. This is one of his favorites. Caught in the sick to take all day. Pack a box of my old things. Stuff them in the truck I just rebuilt. Put the key behind the window sill. The check for my half of the bills. Slow rolled down the street to Ranch Road 12. Now usually at 4 p.m. they're winding down. What keeps this town alive? For this guy, because the corn was cut 2 weeks ago. The cotton's picked and the hay ain't growing. All I got a field's a dusty sky. Yellow lines could use some paint. County sign must have been taken, just like those few years of my sweet time. Nothing else is going by and by. But a fence post after fence post kind of dry. Yeah, my mind is racing to keep up with the 5.2 in this old truck. Hit the spot where FM can't come through. No one's passed me by or flagged me down. Either way, it's too late to turn around. Here's what all the old songs say to do. I can lie and tell folks I'll get by with work I picked up on the side. But if home ain't working, what more can I do? 'Cause the corn was cut 2 weeks ago. The cotton's picked and the hay's not growing. All I got a field's a dusty sky. Yellow lines could use some paint. County sign must have been taken, just like those few years of my sweet time. Nothing else is going by and by. But a fence post after fence post kind of dry. Running around with someone else, you got me thinking to myself, a small town life don't have much left for me. 'Cause the corn was cut 2 weeks ago. The cotton's picked and the hay ain't growing. All I got a field's dusty sky. Yellow lines could use some paint. County sign must have been taken, just like those few years of my sweet time. Nothing else is going by and by. Nothing else going by and by. But a fence post after fence post kind of dry. A fence post after fence post kind of dry. Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, yeah. This next song, this is another song off the new album. I wrote this song. This is kind of a funny story. It took me about 2 or 3 years to write this song. It's kind of controversial, and so I was driving down the road one day, and I was just praying. I was like, God, if you don't want me to write this, I understand. But I'm telling you what, if I don't get the words today, I'm throwing it in the trash. I'm done with it, you know. And all of a sudden, the words just started coming to me. I was driving down the road. I had to pull over. I was like, dang, don't do that, Lord, don't do that. Anyway, it's called You Don't Have to Be Perfect to Be a Christian. It goes like this. Well, I can't go to church 'cause I like drinking. And I like staying out real late on Saturday nights. Well, I've heard those lines before. So before you walk out that door, let me tell you something that might change your mind. You don't have to be perfect to be a Christian. Lord knows that I've tried, oh, but I ain't. It seems to be a misconception about how to get to heaven. Lord, you don't have to be perfect, just believe. Well, I've done some things in my life that I ain't proud of, but I don't need somebody telling me how to live my life. Well, I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but you remind me of my past before I found Jesus and I realized you don't have to be perfect to be a Christian. Lord knows that I've tried, oh, but I ain't. It seems to be a misconception about how to get to heaven. Lord, you don't have to be perfect, just believe. Well, I think there's a lot of people out there who would go to church if they realized you don't have to be perfect to be a Christian. Lord knows that I've tried, oh, but I ain't. It seems to be a misconception about how to get to heaven. Lord, you don't have to be perfect, just believe. Well, you don't have to be perfect, just believe. Oh, man. You don't have to be perfect. I don't think nobody's perfect, are they? Except my wife. I'm sorry, my wife. Married for 37 years today, y'all. We're going to do you a little cover song here. One of my favorite songs that Cody does. You know, what was this guy's name? Anybody like Steve Warner? Man, he was a big influence, right? I mean, a lot of great songs, and this is one that I love Cody doing. It's called The Weekend.
couple of days isn't a very long time. How could you just walk away? You used to be good at goodbye. But out on the water, under the stars, I let the moonlight play a trick on my heart. We had some fun for the weekend. I'll be in love for the rest of my life. You took me out to the deep end, and I fell right over. I didn't think twice. I finally found something worth keeping. And if I can't have you tonight, at least I had the weekend. The radio plays the sound of the waves rolling in. The touch of the night sure can get under your skin. Just for a moment, I held you too close. Now I'm all out of time and I don't wanna let go. We had some fun for the weekend, and I'll be in love for the rest of my life. You took me out to the deep end, I fell right over, I didn't think twice. I finally found something worth keeping. And if I can't have you tonight, at least I had the weekend. How much can happen in a night or two? I guess it's all depending on your point of view. We had some fun for the weekend, and I'll be in love for the rest of my life. You took me out to the deep end, and I fell right over. I didn't think twice. I finally found something worth keeping. And if I can't have you tonight, at least I had the weekend. Oh, at least I had the weekend. Oh, the weekend. Thank y'all so much.
I'll tell you, I just want to take a quick moment to thank Tony and Rita, man. What a great venue right here, huh? I think they're right. I think we've played here 100 times, I don't know, but it's been a great venue for us to come because it's not far from my house, you know. Tony asked us, I think, you know, we've all played big stages. Cody's played on stages, you know, with thousands, 10,000s of people, and I have too. And he asked us, what's the best venue you ever played? And I said, Kenney Store, man. Kenney Store is my favorite. So, I guess back in the, 90s? Cody was, I don't know, were you about 6, 7? No, you were older than that. You were about 12. I was playing with a guy named Mundo Airwood at the time out in the Houston area. A lot of y'all might remember Mundo. He had a couple hits on the radio. And Cody, one time Cody was playing drums. He was about 12, 13, and the drummer couldn't make it. So Mundo said, hey, get that kid. Can your kid come play? And Cody knew all his songs, and so he got up and played. And he ended up being Mundo's drummer for several years. And, you know.
Thank you so much.
So bless his heart. We loved Mundo. He was one of my favorite artists I ever played with, and I think probably Cody's too. But
Absolutely.
we love this song. We're gonna do you a Mundo song. Y'all probably remember this little thing called "You're in Love with the Wrong Man," like this. A 1, 2. You're in love with the wrong man. You're holding the wrong hand. You're kissing those wrong lips so hopelessly. You're in love with the wrong man. He don't love you like I do, and I'd leave him for me if I were you. Well, I know you came here with him, and tonight you're gonna give him the kind of love his kind just don't deserve. Oh, he's a user. Baby, face it, he takes your love and won't replace it. So I think I'd better take you home with me. You're in love with the wrong man. You're holding the wrong hand. You're kissing those wrong lips so hopelessly. You're in love with the wrong man. He don't love you like I do, and I'd leave him for me if I were you. Play it. I'll sing one, Cody.
Well, I know you came here with him, and tonight you're gonna give him the kind of love his kind just don't deserve. Always a user, baby, face it, it takes your love, won't replace it. I had to come and tell you how I feel. You're in love with the wrong man. You're holding the wrong hand. You're kissing those wrong lips so hopelessly. You're in love with the wrong man. He don't love you like I do, so I'd leave him for me if I were you. Girl, I'd leave him for me if I were you.
Oh, yeah, get on Mundo. We miss it. We miss it.
I'm going to play you one of the first songs that I ever wrote. When we got this whole project started, let me hold on and spin around here. When we got this whole project started, I came home from college one time and I was just playing songs, and I said, I wrote this song, and it was the first song that I wrote that he didn't believe that I wrote. And so I wanted to play it for you guys here tonight because it was so sentimental to me that I had written this song that I finally got some approval and some acceptance from the old man over there, right? And it's also one of my wife's favorite songs. She loves this one, so I want to play it for her as well. But this is a song I wrote in college when I came from the country, from Brenham, and I started going to the big city and going to the ballet and the opera and fancy dinners and things like that.
What?
I know.
Hey, I'm the one wearing the jacket.
So I said, man, when I get married or when I date somebody, when I finally find the one that I want to be with, I hope that she can do both. I hope that she can go run around the farm with me and also go and kind of do some of this fancy stuff. And that's what this song is about. This song, I know we're not in the city tonight, but I'm playing for it anyways. It's called Love in the City, and it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. got a thing for the simple life, but I need some money, so why don't we get out tonight and see something different than back roads and a riverbank? Yeah, I know in the back of my truck bed, and we can't see the stars over our heads, but I can still see heaven from my point of view. 'Cause when it's me and you and the man in the moon, I can feel a kiss coming on real soon. The two of us seeing nobody in the middle of a city street. In the old sidewalk, feeling nothing but slow steps, 'cause we ain't wanting the night to be over yet. It don't matter if it's different, you're still just as pretty. It's falling love in the city. The skyline is like candles by the highway, and I beat a wish that we'd end tonight the right way. What you say about a high-rise hotel room? Yeah, I know it ain't the back of my truck bed, and we can't see the stars over our heads, but I can still see heaven from my point of view. 'Cause when it's me and you and the man in the moon, I can feel a kiss coming on real soon. The two of us seeing nobody in the middle of a city street. In the old sidewalk, feeling nothing but slow steps, 'cause we ain't wanting the night to be over yet. It don't matter if it's different, you're still just as pretty. It's falling love in the city. It's falling love in the city. Yeah, there's a side street man playing slow dancing tunes. The red stopping lights are setting our mood. Who says that the country is the only way to do? Me and you and the man in the moon, and that long slow kiss coming on real soon. It got the two of us seeing nobody in the middle of a city street. In the old sidewalk, feeling nothing but slow steps, 'cause we ain't wanting the night to be over yet. It don't matter if it's different, you're still just as pretty. It's falling love in the city. It's falling love in the city. Thank you. Hey, I have to say something real quick because I saw my buddy Chris Tiemann was here. I don't know if he's still here, but Chris Tiemann, if y'all don't know, guys, he's a local guy down the road here. Builds guitars. Built this guitar right here.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Yes, sir.
Oh, he's back in the kitchen.
Oh, he's back in the kitchen.
They got him cooking.
So Chris came to me one day and he said, he was building guitars. I was a big fan of his stuff, and he said, hey, man, I got a soundboard out of a piano, and I think I'm going to build a guitar. And I said, man, since I play piano, you have to build me a guitar with the wood out of a piano. That would be so cool. And he built Tony's son Jacob one first, and I was a little upset about it. I'm not going to lie. But then he made me this, and it says on the label, 100-year-old piano in rosewood, guitar number 5 from Chris Tiemann.
All right.
So I am extremely proud to have that. And yes, sir. Oh, the piano came from right here in Kenney. That's right. I forgot to mention that. Yep. So, anyways, man, y'all give a big hand to Chris Teeman. I absolutely love this guy and his family, and the guitars he make are beautiful.
Awesome. If you need a guitar, go see Mr. Teeman, huh? Well, you know, I told you I played music on the road for several years, and back in the '90s, I guess, and I know a lot of people in the music industry, and so a lot of my buddies played with famous people, and so once my kids were all grown up and all gone, everybody was gone. I got a call from Johnny Rodriguez, and so for the last I played with him for about the last 2 years he played. Y'all know he just passed away the other day, and so this is my favorite song. I want to do a Johnny Rodriguez song, if that's okay. Would you look at what came down the road today? Wanting me to be one more mistake to make. A bridge to burn to get to someone new. Hey, pass me by if you're only passing through. Oh, you sure look like the traveling kind to me. Well, don't stop if this ain't where you wanna be. Well, I don't know what you think you've run into. Hey, pass me by if you're only passing through. What now? I'm not gonna be your stepping stone among the other hearts you've walked on. Lord, help me if I fall in love with you. Hey, pass me by if you're only passing through. Oh, you sure look like the traveling kind to me. Well, don't stop if this ain't where you wanna be. Well, I don't know what you think you've run into. Hey, pass me by if you're only passing through. Hey, pass me by if you're only passing through. Ooh, ooh. Oh, God bless Johnny, y'all. We had some good times. You leave? What are you doing, man? You leaving?
I don't think it's going to get any much better after that, so I just think I'm going to take off.
Bunch of people had a hit on that song. I don't know if y'all know the story, but several people recorded that, and they all had like number ones on it. It's a great song. So,
Man, I'm going to play y'all the first song that we recorded, and you know, Dad told me for a long time. He said every time I'd write something, he'd go, "Oh, go record it," and I'd be like, "Dad, that song sucks. I'm not going to go record that." Come on, record it. So I wrote this song just kind of about some stuff that was going on in my life right now. Or not right now, but at the time, I guess.
You way more messed up now than you were back then.
Man, that's for sure. Yeah, I know that's true.
You ought to be writing some really good stuff now.
But I wrote this song. I came home and I played it, and Dad said, "Oh man, you need to record that one." And I was like, I like it, but okay, yeah, we'll do that one, And then every time we'd have people over at the house, he'd say, "Man, you need to play that Jesus song. Play that Jesus song." And I started playing it for folks, and a lot of my folks' friends that are here in the back kept saying, "Man, you need to go record that song." So, anyways, so we did. We went and recorded. This was the first song that we recorded on the album. It's probably my favorite one that we did, and it's the first time that I've ever played music and cried. If I'm being honest with you, in the studio they started playing it, and I just was sitting back there trying to hold back boo-hooing because I knew that it had a good message and it was going to really affect somebody's life. And I told God, "Hey, God, if we're going to put this song out, I just pray that if one person hears it or if 100,000 people hear it, that it'll speak to somebody." So I hope it speaks to somebody tonight. It goes like this. Hey boy, this is Jesus. I just thought that I'd remind you we're all up here if you need us. I know you've been busy, but with work and banks and worldly things, it's easy to forget me. And I know you didn't ask for my opinion, but it seems there's some advice that needs giving. Spend time with your grandpa, learn as much as you can. Be sure to pay that $50 debt to your old man. Drive out and see your brother. I know he's so far away, but his door is always open, and you can take a couple days. Be sure and take next Sunday and come see us. Hey boy, this is Jesus. Hey girl, this is Jesus. Just thought that I'd remind you we're all up here if you need us. What they want from you is hard, and you've been trying. But I made you in my image, so I'm not sure why you're crying. I gave you several people to lean on. Maybe everybody else is home. So spend time with your grandma, learn as much as you can. Be sure and ask your mama what to look for in a man. Drive out and see your sister. I'm sure it was a mistake. You know I made you so light to pull you close and not push away. And be sure and take next Sunday and come see us. Hey girl, this is Jesus. Hey y'all, this is Jesus. Well, I'm sure your life is hard, and to that I don't disagree. But there's more than I can help with if you just reach out to me. Hey world, this is Jesus. Give yourself back to me, and I promise you I'll fix this. Thank y'all so much.
Oh, yeah. Good one. Oh,
Thank you.
I told you to stay in the truck. That's my friend son, you, y'all. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Thank y'all all for coming out. I'll tell you what, we got some really good friends in this community. We've been blessed to live here in Washington County. Well, we're not in Washington County here, are we? But anyway, next door, you know. And we're going to do you a couple more and get out here. But here's one more. This song's also on the album. And this is a true story. When I started playing Christian music, I played at a church. After I did my album, we did a church gig, you know, played at a church. And so then the next night we was playing at a beer joint, you know, and so they had a little local paper where we were from, and the headlines came out. My picture was on it, and it said, "Honky Tonk Christian," right here. So, you know what I do? I had to write a song about it. It goes like this. 1, 2. Well, I grew up in honky tonks in Texas, and I learned how to play the fiddle and steel guitar. Oh, and I learned every song that Hank Williams ever wrote, and I guess I played in every bar around. But when I changed from country to Christian music, well, I played at this small church in our town. Well, the next day there I was on the front page. Well, and when I read the headlines, it made me laugh, 'cause they called me a honky-tonk Christian. Well, I'm not even sure just what that means. Oh, but they called me a honky-tonk Christian. Well, I guess they don't know the Lord loved Western swing. Oh, swing it, Cody. Well, I'm not trying to be somebody different. Well, I'm still the same old boy I used to be. I only changed the message in my music. Where once I was blind, but now I see. They called me a honky-tonk Christian. Well, I'm not even sure just what that means. Well, they called me a honky-tonk Christian. Well, I guess they don't know the Lord loves Western swing. Well, I guess they don't know the Lord loves Western swing. Oh, yes. Honky Tonk Christian. Well, y'all, we've had a great time up here playing some original music. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you look for our album. It's going to be coming out any day, and we're going to try to do a CD release party here probably sometime this summer. And so we'll probably do it on a Sunday, hopefully. So we're looking for a day. We're talking to Tony. We're going to try to do something. Well, we'll probably have a full band with us and play the whole album, and we'll have CDs there. For all you people that still have CD players, I don't even have one anymore. We got a few out there, huh? But I have to do, before we go, I'm going to end it on probably one of my favorite songs. A lot of people ask you, what's your favorite song? You know, that's almost like saying, you know, what's your favorite kid? You know, they're all different, and we love them. But I got to do some shows with both these guys, Mr. Johnny Paycheck and Mr. Daryl Singletary. And I miss them both, and I want to end it on this song. I can't recall one time in my life when I feel as lonely as I do tonight. I feel like I could lay down and get up no more. So damn this feeling, I never felt it before. Tonight I feel like an old violin, soon to be put away and never played again. Don't ask me why I feel like this. Hell, I can't say. I only wish this feeling would just go away. I guess it's 'cause the truth is the hardest thing I'll ever face. 'Cause you can't change the truth the slightest way, as I've tried. So I asked myself, I said, Dave, where in the hell you go from here? And like a fool, I turned around and I looked in that mirror. And there I was seeing an old violin, soon to be put away, never played again. So one more time, just to be sure, I said, Dave, where you go from here? And you know there wasn't a nickel's worth of difference when I looked in that mirror. 'Cause there I was seeing an old violin, soon to be put away, they never played again. And just like that, it hit me. Well, hell, me and that old violin, we was just alike. We gave our all to country music, and soon we'll give our lives. Precious memories, how they linger. Good night, everybody. Thank y'all for having us.
Thank y'all so much for coming out.
Thank you for coming. Thank you so much.
The Kenney Store in Kenney, Texas is proud to team up with the Belleville Meat Market, Hobson's Choice Ranch, Keaton Cattle, La Falls, Texas, the Kenney Store Green Sauce, Rocky Creek Retrievers, Cody Flagan's Construction, Sign Max, Branded Designs, Hydro Hide, Kalen Roofing and Remodeling, and Butch's Bulkhead, to offer a venue and to feature Texas's best music.